Higher stakes. Finish day 4. Day 5.
It was him, yet it wasn't. He realized that he had to be the one to pass through the threshold. He had to be the one to take responsibility.
Ugh.
Kathy?
Thanks for skipping the Bible. That would have kept me knocked out, I'm sure.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Just peachy. How long was I out?
4 days.
Fuck. What about...
Mildred's okay. Don't worry.
That's a relief. The bike then?
It was pretty beat up, but Dad fixed it. It's standing out in the parking lot.
But he hates me. Why'd he do that?
I'd be the first to admit that you're not his favorite person, but he happens to love this gal. And I'll tell you, she pouted real bad at him.
You didn't have to do that, E.
You're right. I didn't. But I wanted to. Sometimes people care. Everything doesn't always have to be some cynical tit for tat.
I guess not.
So, I heard about Lucas.
Don't remind me. He wanted to be a team and I turned him down. If I'd had his back that night, maybe he'd still be alive.
Or you'd both be dead. You know better than to blame yourself like this, Kathy.
Maybe so, but it doesn't matter. It's over. I'm finished. This medical bill will be the final nail in my coffin.
What's up with the defeatist attitude, Detective? That's not how we usually solve a case, is it?
You don't really want to help, E. You're just feeling guilty because I got myself hurt.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The Soothsayer killed Lucas. He was my friend too. Are we really going to let this monster get away with what they did to him?
What's this? Dusting off the good old eye for an eye, are you, E?
No! This is about doing the right thing. The Soothsayer has to be stopped. Despite our faults, we've always made a great team. And it's time for us to step up. For Lucas. What do you say?
Well, I say we better get some heavy painkillers or we won't get far. I feel like I've been through a grinder.
That's the spirit. Hey, doctor! We've got a girl here in need of some heavy drugs. Stat.
That's the last thing I thought I'd ever hear come out of your mouth.
I'll go grab some lunch while you guys talk, okay?
Sure. See you in a bitty. All right. Lay it on me, Doc. How bad is it?
You've suffered 2 rib fractures and some cuts and bruises, but your most serious condition is what's called a subdural hematoma, a buildup of blood on the surface of the brain.
Oh, fuck. That sounds serious.
It is. Most cases are treated with cranial surgery to drain the blood and alleviate the pressure. However, your hematoma is relatively small, and its location makes surgery a greater risk, so we chose a more conservative approach, managing it with medication and closely monitoring the results.
All right. How has the condition progressed?
We performed an MRI yesterday, and the good news is that the hematoma has shrunk in size. We believe it will heal on its own, but I would advise that you remain here under observation for at least 2 weeks.
That won't fly, Doc. Money is an issue. Can I check myself out and continue the treatment on my own?
Technically, yes. We can prescribe some corticosteroid pills to help manage the symptoms. I wouldn't recommend this course of action, though. You'd have to sign an AMA form.
Against medical advice, yeah. I'm aware of how that works. What risks should I know about?
Well, physical exertion and additional head trauma may exacerbate the injury, resulting in severe headaches, confusion, and loss of consciousness. If you're unlucky, it may even be fatal.
Well, damn. Guess I better take it easy. What about this neck brace thing?
Oh, that's just standard procedure in cases like this. Those x-rays came back clean, so you can safely remove it.
All right, good. Let's get that form then, Doc.
Very well. Oh, and before I forget, there was a young police officer here looking for you. He said he knew you?
Sounds like Josh. Thanks for the heads up. All right, all dolled up and ready to go. Time to get out of this joint. Geez, I'm popular. If I knew I'd get this many visitors, I'd have crashed my bike months ago.
Greetings. It looks like you are feeling better.
Hi. Do I know you?
You don't recognize me. We met at the library a while back.
Oh, right, the librarian guy. No offense, buddy, but what are you doing in what will soon cease to be my hospital room?
I apologize for barging in. I should properly introduce
your
myself.
T.
I am Tom Ward, but you may know me as T.
Oh, you're the guy. You left me all those notes.
Yes. For reasons I cannot explain, I felt that a subtle approach was safer for both of us. However, given what happened to you and your late friend, the stakes are getting too high, so I'd like to propose an alliance.
An alliance? Why? Who are you? Have you been stalking me?
Who I am is not an easy question to answer, but I'll say this. Much like yourself, I have a score to settle with the Soothsayer.
That's so? What kind of score?
An immeasurable one. Everything was taken from me. My life was destroyed. I was enslaved.
Enslaved? Were you tied up in a creepy serial killer dungeon, or what?
Not quite. There is a malevolence hiding behind the Soothsayer. This evil found me at my lowest point, forcing me into bondage.
Are you saying that the Soothsayer is doing the bidding of someone else?
Yes. I also believe that the conjunction tomorrow will be instrumental to their plans.
Huh? What plans? What conjunction?
As for their plans, I don't know for sure, but I'm certain that the murders serve a specific purpose. The conjunction I speak of is when Saturn and Venus meet in the sky. It's the first such occurrence in over 80 years. Some believe that this event is charged with, esoteric potency.
Uh-huh. I think I've heard enough.
You don't believe me. I feared as much. Very well. I will pursue the Soothsayer on my own. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Yeah, you do that. See you, buddy. There was something really off about that guy.
Hey, what'd I miss? Who was that man?
No one, just some creepy weirdo.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm ready to head out. Let's go.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I'd like to end this episode, but it's not letting me.
So, yeah, that about sums it up.
Wow. What a wild case. What will you do next?
The Chief Ranger should be back now, so I think I'll go talk to him about Cooper.
Yeah. It must be dangerous to confront Cooper himself, though, if he is who you think he is.
Yes. Before I go anywhere near him, I should retrieve Lucas's gun. I wasn't kept under police surveillance at the hospital, so the cops couldn't have found it yet. It must still be somewhere around the crash site.
Then there's Longhorn PI, right? Maybe Lucas left some things behind?
Assuming the cops haven't ransacked the place, yes. But good idea. I should check there sooner rather than later.
How can I help with all of this then?
Well, there's this cell phone that I found in Faith Cyrene's apartment. Passcode protected. Maybe you could do something with that?
You bet. I'll have that cracked in no time.
Great. Guess we have a plan then. Meet up here tonight?
Okie dokie.
There we go. Oh yeah, we're at the office. Alright, so I completely forgot. I need to check something real quick. Day 5. Okay, so we have a thing on the answering machine.
Hey, it's me, Josh. I heard you woke up and left. I just wanted to let you know that, things don't look good for you with Mr. Longhorn. He had a lot of friends here, and everyone's looking for a scapegoat. I've been trying to keep the guys off your back, but there's only so much I can do. So, yeah, I think it's in your best interest to come to the station voluntarily. It's only a matter of time until there's a warrant with your name on it. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened before. I was in a bad place. Let's talk and clear the air when we can, okay? Bye.
So we're being blamed.
That doesn't
for it.
sound good.
Okay.
Nope. We'll have to crank up the pace. No time to get derailed by the cops.
But wait, don't we have to work with the police to stop the killer?
Eventually, yes, but I know the cops in this town. The only way we'll get those boneheads on our side is if we give them the Soothsayer on a silver platter. There can't be a shred of doubt. And after everything that went down with Lucas, the odds aren't in our favor.
I suppose so. We better stick with the case then.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? No? Okay, so I guess I just leave. Okay, we have a new location. The crash site. Ranger Station, Longhorn PI. I don't think this was available in the daytime. Okay. So apparently we have to go here first. Apparently there was only one thing we haven't looked at in here.
Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so I better work quickly before they get a warrant and ransack the place.
Okay.
Lucas's address book. I can cross-reference it with my notes. I don't need to look that.
Okay,
I don't need to look.
Cool.
I don't need to.
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 Cool.
I don't need
Cool.
to.
Why are you even
I don't
giving me
need to.
the options then?
I don't need to. I don't need to. What if I?
What?
What if I could, but I don't have a name to search for?
Ah.
I don't need to.
Oh,
Worth
there
a
we go.
shot, but no, nothing. Nothing new, just her Onyx Row address, which I already have.
Cool. What am I missing then? Pointless.
Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers.
Okay. So, do we need to, like, write any of these numbers down? I feel like this one could be pretty useful. 555-215-542. Okay. I guess not.
The Longhorn boys, Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Nah, I've got my own.
Well, good for you.
Standard KPD radio manual. Lucas probably used this to decipher police communications.
Okay. I don't think I need to read any of those.
Weird note. Some sort of reminder? Very cryptic. Knowing Lucas, this is some sort of reminder.
Okay.
That list of locations is interesting. I'm only familiar with the park. I wouldn't know what places the others are referring to.
Okay.
All right, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can find some useful clues in here.
I forget what the actual date is today.
Jackson is Lucas's youngest son. Must be his birthday that day. That was the night when he died. I remember this JK person from when I worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity though. Probably worth trying to learn more about them.
Okay. JK. Wow, like,
JK deliver? Here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died?
probably.
Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife. I doubt that's relevant to me. That's the day The day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it. Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer. Dog watching, huh? For whom, I wonder?
Good question.
I guess those bad feelings are the least of your worries now, buddy. Dog watching. This must be that thing Lucas mentioned about digging up dirt on the mayor. Shouldn't be relevant to me right now.
Okay, is there anything else I need to look at?
Looks like some.
Okay. So, now what? What am I missing that I haven't looked at?
A police scanner for eavesdropping on the cops. Common practice in the PI business.
What haven't I looked at?
Still just the initials, but a number for JK is listed here. I should give them a call.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it says in the guide that it's like, after looking at everything, Kathy will say she wants to investigate the pager messages in the meeting with this mysterious JK character. So, was there anything else that I needed to do? Oh, wait. Use the phone. Call. I'm stupid.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants. I shouldn't try to leave any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully some of the clues here on the desk can help.
Yeah, probably. The pager.
Alright, I think that's everything. I'll gather up all the clues and see if I can make any sense of them.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK. My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK, posing as Lucas.
Okay.
All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean.
Dog case, probably? I wonder if this is I wonder if these are dates. Oh, they could be dates. But, the problem is... The calendar doesn't add up, I don't think.
These all share the ones...
Yes, quite. No, because this one doesn't add up. 1064. It's like 1011 is absolutely the dog case. It's like dog watching. So, what do I need to do though?
I guess that technically fits, but I somehow doubt the entire correspondence is dog-related. I should look for other interpretations.
Woof woof, was that about man's best friend all along? Achievement unlocked. I had a feeling there was going to be something tied to it, but I didn't know. Oh wait. Ah, that makes sense. 1011 is JK in the alphabetical, like, order. Like, J is the 10th letter, K is the 11th letter. So it's JK.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet. That can't be a coincidence. The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then. First, there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person. I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll probably need to send multiple messages to convey that.
Okay, goal park meeting at 2 p.m. Okay, let me look in here. Is there any way to... Okay, no. Report in person, meet, 10:25. So... What am I doing here is my question.
3333, huh.
Oh, I didn't even notice
That's
this one
different from the other incoming messages. I'm not sure what it means.
So this one's assignment complete. This one was message for local delivery. The first one was acknowledgement, okay. 3333. Okay. There's no 33 letter, though. Am I missing something? Oh wait, I have an idea. So, obviously 1025 is a thing. So, do we need to... Because JK sent the thing through using his initials. Do we have to use Lucas's initials to convey that we're sending them the message and like we're pretending to be Lucas? So Lucas is the 12th letter and it's the Longhorn boy, so it'd be 12 12 10 25, right?
Yes. 1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person. I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response.
Okay.
Got a response. 10-4. That must mean acknowledged.
Yes, quite.
Another one. 10-20,000. Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond.
10-20,000. Okay, now I don't quite get it. So 1020 is location. Do I need to... do it as like a... I don't know. The guide, I'm looking at the guide and I don't exactly know. This is a little vague, but it says that I need to do 12-12 like I did with the first message. And then I don't know how I would have gotten this because I thought it would be like 1 times 4 equals 4, but it's 1 1 1 1.
Yes, that should work.
I would never have
If the
guessed
list
that.
on the
That would have
post-it is
taken me a long
correct,
time.
I think that this
But
is
for
the
the
way
sake
to
of
tell
time,
them that I'd like to
guide.
meet at the park.
I'm trying to piece it together in my head while I'm looking at the guide as like how you would get to that point. 10-4.
Good. Another acknowledgement.
36,000.
And a query once again, it looks like. If we've settled on the park as a location, what's this now?
Correct time. Okay, so it'd be 12:12, 10:77 estimated time of arrival, 2 o'clock, right? And if it's military time, because usually how that goes is it's military time. And like when it comes to like police like incidents, it's always like 1 a.m. is 1 a.m. like 100 hours, and then 1 p.m. is 1300 hours. So if we're meeting at 2, it would be 12, 12, 10, 77, 1400. Right? I typed that wrong.
Yes, 1212 would represent LL, Lucas's initials, in the same way that 1011 corresponds to
I
JK.
typed it wrong.
I'm not sure about the rest of the message though.
Yes, I typed it wrong.
Yes,
There we
that
go.
should work.
Thankfully, it didn't penalize me. There we go. 1076 en route.
1076, i.e. en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
Alright. New location. Page restricted. Crack Lucas's secret pager code. Okay. That was a little complicated. City Park. Sitting woman.
Hey there. Are you JK?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. Crap. Hold on. Please tell me I didn't just miss an achievement. I gotta go back here real quick. Sorry. Because apparently I would not have guessed this.
I think I'll keep this life-saving medicine, thanks.
Anti-pharma. Didn't trust the pills. When did I get pills? Okay, now we go to the park. Okay. I know what I have to do. There's a phone booth here. We call her.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Let's cut the charade. I heard that thing beep in your pocket. You're JK.
That's so. Who am I talking to?
I'm Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
All right. I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
I wish. I was there when he died. A suspect, killed him and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
No, at least I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea Hall?
A senior at KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
And what?
No. Damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No, I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off. Don't tell me that. Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon.
You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed. Now go on. Get out of here.
This lady can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit.
Okay. Andrea Hall.
At least I got a lead out of this. Andrea Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
Okay. New location added. There's a lot of locations we can go to. Okay, City Park is now unable to track it down.
Come in. Yeah.
Hey there. I'm looking for Andrea.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No? Why do you say that?
You don't recognize me, do you?
Oh, wait. You came to my office a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I needed your help with my missing roommate. You can probably guess her name.
Oh. Small world, eh?
Better late than never. I still can't pay your greedy PI fees, though, so you might as well fuck off again.
Sorry about that, but I'm running a business. Another case led me here. I'm not looking to get paid. I just need a few moments of your time, if that's okay.
Figures. Well, fine. Come in then.
Thanks. What's your name again?
Rebecca Dawson.
All right. I'm Kathy, but I guess you know that.
I do. Let's talk.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Just what's been reported in the media. So far, I haven't read anything that would connect the case to Andrea, so I've tried not to obsess about it.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
No more than what's in the papers. That goes for the other victims, too.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
No more than what's in the papers. That goes for the other victims, too.
Okay, so that crosses off all the other ones.
What do you know about Benedict Townsend, the third Soothsayer victim?
No more than what...
Okay, why was that even an option? Unless it wasn't and it was just this.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Hardly anything beyond the obvious connection to the Soothsayer.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Never heard of it.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
No, I don't know.
Okay, good for you.
Have you ever heard of a drug called Pyre?
No.
Good for you.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
No.
God, you're not helpful.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No.
You're not helpful.
I don't want to ask. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Afraid not.
God, you are not
I'm
helpful.
trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper.
No.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
Nope.
This might be a random question, but Andrea didn't have any facial scars, did she?
No, not any obvious ones at least. Why?
Oh, nothing. Just a wild idea. Can you tell me about Andrea's disappearance?
Sure. Basically, she took off on her motorcycle one night and never came back. Didn't say where she was going or why.
She was a biker, huh? What kind of motorcycle are we talking about?
Well, it was black, pretty big, looked kind of sporty. I think she said it was imported from Japan.
Got it, yeah. I happened to see one just like it a few days ago. Please, continue.
Yeah, so, at first, I wasn't worried about Andrea. Suddenly leaving for a day or two wasn't unusual for her. After a week, though, I felt that I had to file a missing persons report. Total waste of time, that was.
I can relate. Cassidy cops aren't a reliable bunch.
She came to you, bud.
And then you reached out to me?
Yes, tried every PI in town. Maybe I was naive to think I could afford any of them, but I felt I had to do something. That plan obviously didn't pan out either. Weeks passed, and after a certain point, I had to let things go. There was only so much I could do.
How long has Andrea been missing?
About a month, I think.
Wait, so she disappeared around the end of April?
Sounds about right. Why?
That's when they found Jane Doe, one of the Soothsayer victims.
Oh, yeah, I read about that, but the age is wrong. Andrea's 22 and the paper said 18.
Rebecca, there's a margin of error. The later paper said early 20s.
Oh no. How could I be so blind? It's her. It's gotta be her.
We don't know that for sure, but yeah, things don't look great. Andrea is not a local, is she?
Far from it. She came from Australia.
That would explain the lack of dental records, too.
Fuck. We need to tell the cops all of this, don't we?
We do, but let me handle that, okay? I have more evidence to share with them.
Okay. God damn it, Andrea.
Okay.
What happened when you filed that police report?
Well, they didn't take me seriously at all. I told them the truth about Andrea, and they immediately dismissed her as voluntarily missing, like she was some stupid teen runaway. They never even bothered to come and look at her stuff.
Okay.
So Andrea has had a tendency to disappear from time to time?
Yeah. She's been known to hang out in some sketchy circles. People who like to party hard, if you know what I mean.
Ah, drugs were involved?
Yes, all kinds.
Who were those sketchy people then? Got any names?
No, I didn't want anything to do with that crowd.
So, Andrea had a drug problem, did she?
She used drugs, yes. She wouldn't call it a problem, though. She'd say she was in full control, and that narcotics were tools like any other, or instruments to improve performance and expand the mind.
And do you agree with that?
For a superwoman like Andrea? Maybe. She seemed to have a handle on it. But I mean, she had a whole circle of junkie friends, and I have no idea what messed up things they were doing off campus.
And you don't know anything about these junkie friends of hers?
No. I tried to keep a healthy distance from those people.
If you know so little about them, how do you know they were even junkies?
Trust me. I grew up in Cassidy. I've seen meth heads on the street since kindergarten.
Yeah, point taken. What was Andrea like?
She was brilliant. A born engineer, obsessed with technology, computers, and tinkering with all of her little gadgets. But she wasn't weird or awkward like so many smart people are, you know? She understood people. She could explain the most complicated things so anyone could understand.
Sounds like a woman with a bright future ahead of her. I have a feeling it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though?
No, she had a self-destructive side, too. I think she saw herself as a thing to push to the limit, just like her machines.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Well, she didn't care much for her health. It felt almost like she found it insulting to be limited by a human body with all of its inconveniences. Experimenting with drugs was a part of that, I think.
I see.
Right.
I know this is difficult, but we need to talk about the possibility of Jane Doe being Andrea.
Such a horrible way to go. I wish I had anything useful to say about it.
So nothing you know about the murder connects in any way to Andrea or her habits?
I don't think so. Sure, she went to Constance Hill from time to time, but so does every other college kid, right?
I guess so, yeah. So you're not aware of anyone in particular that she'd hang out with there?
No one comes to mind. Sorry.
That's all for now, thanks. Mind if I have a look at some of Andrea's things?
Go ahead. I'll take care of some homework.
Okay. Well, thank you, website, for crashing on me. So we got to grab some stuff.
What a mess. There are lots of entangled cables of different types and sizes. If I knew what I was looking for, I might be able to dig up something useful from here.
Okay.
There's a spool of metal wire here. I could probably find a good use for that.
So I gotta find something else here.
Looks like Andrea was taking something apart here. A hard drive, I think. I hear magnets like these are quite strong for their size. Might come in handy. Got it.
Yeah, let's look at the computer. Password. Okay, we don't have a password.
This looks like some serious encryption. I better head back to the office and see what I can learn about that.
Okay. So I gotta use the magnet on the computer.
Huh. Wouldn't that be something? Eileen told me that strong magnets can basically destroy computers.
Anti-PC crowd. Try to destroy a poor innocent PC. Okay, is that everything I need to do here for now? Yes. Okay, so we gotta go back to the office. Talk to Eileen.
Hey!
Hey, E.
So I guess we have to talk to her.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure, what's up?
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
A little, I suppose. What are the specifics?
Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and it prompts a password when I boot it up. Is there any way to bypass that?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe the computer book I bought for the office last year could be useful?
Oh, right. Remind me, where did we put that?
It's on the shelf behind you, Kathy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Ah, here's the book Eileen mentioned. Excellent. There are a few pages about the type of encryption I saw at KCU.
Okay. I go in here because I need to use the magnet on the fridge.
I'm not that desperate for a fridge magnet.
Fridge magnet. Wanted to adopt a magnet. Okay. So we got to look at the book. Okay, I'm not reading all of this.
It's too soon for that part. I should Looks like I need to get my hands on a second computer.
Which we have, but Eileen's using it, isn't
Looks
it?
like I need to get my... It's too soon for that.
Okay, cool.
First things first. I need another computer. Can I talk?
Sure.
Do you know anything?
Look.
Basically.
Oh, that
Looks that...
should be.
Well...
I suppose I
crap.
could make do without that for a while, but just bring it back in one piece,
Sorry, I
will
didn't.
you?
I didn't realize
it
it
wasn't cheap.
was.
Why?
New.
Have I ever...
Yes! 4 times!
I didn't realize it was new dialogue. I
Fair
apologize.
enough.
I thought it was the same dialogue. Because it's like, oh, what are the
All
specifics?
right, there we go. I've got the laptop set up. Time to deal with the next steps in the book.
Go ahead.
The applications mentioned here look useful. It says here that they're on a CD that comes with the book.
But we don't have another one.
It's too soon.
Did we get a CD? Okay. Oh. I didn't realize. There it is.
This should be useful.
Is this a thing? 434340001? I feel like that's a code. Okay, what do we do with the thing?
This CD should have some useful utilities for hacking on it.
Okay. Do we need to use the laptop? Waking up computer. CD drive. Yes, I'm quite aware.
This CD...
Oh, do we need to do this? There we go. There we go. Mem stack 3.11. Descrambler elite. Okay. Wait. How do I go? I was about to say, how do I go back? Requires memory dump. Drag onto the program. Okay. So, what kind of...
Ah, here's that type of cable that was mentioned in the computer book.
Ah.
Got it. It's pretty short as far as cables go, but it should get the job done.
Okay, do we need to look at the next page in the book?
It's too soon for...
Apparently not. Okay.
All right, all hooked up.
Oh, there we go. Oh, now we need to look at the book, probably.
It's too soon.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I don't need to mess. I already...
So...
I should have another look in that computer book.
I tried doing that. You said it was too early.
It's too soon.
What?
I'm done with this part. I'm done. It's too soon. It's too soon. I've got the hardware set up. Now I just need to change the right BIOS setting on Andrea's PC. I should look for something that says DMA.
DMA. I don't quite understand. Okay, now let's see if it works. There we go. God, that took me forever to figure out, but I got it. I understand. Okay. So now I should be able to exit, drag it. There we go.
Damn.
God, that was
Decryption
rough.
isn't an automated process. I still have to try different passwords against the encryption hash. After each attempt, the utility will spit out some information about how close I was to the right password, though. We're dealing with a 7-character password, including a mix of numbers, lower and uppercase letters. I should have a look around the room. Maybe I can find some 7-letter words to put me on the right track.
7-letter words. It's not even 7 letters, it's 4 letters and 3 numbers.
Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium.
Dreddy's?
Maybe Andrea has some kind of pet reptile back with her folks? Remind Mom to clean...
Okay,
maybe...
I thought maybe it was like there was some numbers in there.
Looks like some Rastafari.
Okay.
Clothes and motorcycle accessories.
Dope. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think there would be anything on Rebecca's side of the thing.
I already looked.
Okay, you can always look again.
Andrea's CD collection. There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex. Reggae music, based on the covers
I
and
read
song
in the
titles.
guide about something about Perplex, but I wouldn't know. Let me look.
Andrea's CD collection. There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex. Reggae music, based on the covers and song titles.
Okay.
Andrea, CD
But
collect.
I can't actually look at it because I don't know how I would even remotely get how this works.
Yes. Got it.
Okay.
Moment of truth.
That decryption thing took me forever.
All right, I'm in.
Leet. Hack the hacker. I was about to say 1337. No, it's Leet. A base of operations in the old mines sounded like a crazy idea, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Those tunnels have been abandoned for decades, but they're sheltered underground, built to last and well preserved. The bones of the complex should have electrical infrastructure, heating, plumbing, and some kind of living quarters. The main problem is hijacking the electrical grid, but it should be doable. The area is remote, and I'll be able to work undisturbed. I just gotta spoof one of those old mechanical meters on the site and make sure power is supplied from the nearest substation. Easy peasy. There were other problems too, but I welcome the challenge. Finally, a proper project, unlike the brain-dead assignments my professors give me. Okay.
The old mines, huh? A good place to hide. They're enormous. Practically half the state is filled with them. I'll need more specifics to track down a site like that.
It's so satisfying seeing a plan coming to fruition. Just think of all the engineering problems I had to solve, hijacking the power grid, setting up wireless surveillance, figuring out the drug synthesis, even the celestial tracking. Man, what a fucking ride. Where would my life be now if she hadn't found me among all of those junkies and lowlifes? When I first met her, it was as if she knew I would be there. It was as if she was looking for me all along. Finally, someone who truly saw me, somebody who understood and respected my potential. To think that a year ago, the biggest thing on my mind was finding the right dose of amphetamines. Pyre is incredible, and we're only just on the second batch. Just imagine how powerful it can get with a perfected formula.
Not sure what to make of all this, but it sounds like Andrea was in cahoots with the Pyre dealers, building some kind of secret base for them.
For 2498, this is around the murders. I just came back from the sanctum, and I am fucking horrified. Pyre isn't what I thought it was. No, it's a conduit to something terrifying, something indescribable. She can't know, can she? No, Faith wouldn't keep that from me. Not after everything we've been through. I have to tell her, and she'll know what to do. I'll set up a meeting at Constance Hill between here and the hideout. I can't go back down in the dark alone again. I can't face what I saw there.
Well, that removes any shred of doubt. Andrea Hall was Jane Doe.
Ah.
Sounds like something about Pyre scared the shit out of her. Did that have something to do with her death?
Okay.
Hey, Rebecca?
Yeah,
I'm done here. Gonna head out. Thanks for the help.
no problem. Did you learn anything?
I did, but it's not looking good. Andrea was involved with some bad people. I think it's more than likely that she's Jane Doe. I'm sorry.
God damn it. I fucking knew it. I need to process this. You'll talk to the cops, right? I can't deal with them right now.
Of course. Take care of yourself, Rebecca.
You too.
Okay. Auto transition.
This laptop worked like a charm. Thanks.
Glad to hear it. What'd you find out?
Too much to explain now. I'll fill you in tonight. I still need to go and track down Cooper.
Okie dokie.
Alright, we're still going. Okay. We gotta go to the ranger station, right?
Hello again. I'm back.
Oh, hi. Chief Walker is on duty now. You'll find him past the door to your left.
Ah, great. I think I'll have a chat with him then.
Sure. You have a nice day now.
Thanks. You too.
Yes, come in.
Chief Walker?
Yeah, that's me. Who's asking?
Kathy Rain, private investigator.
Oh, another one. I thought you'd all given up by now.
Sorry to disappoint, but this gal is more stubborn than most.
Apparently. Go on then.
Okay, what do we have to ask him? It's about Victor Cooper.
I'd like to speak to Ranger Cooper. Can you arrange that?
No can do. Ranger Cooper is on leave for the time being.
He is? Why?
Personal reasons. He'll be back on duty in a few weeks. I can pass on your details if you wish.
I can't wait that long. Surely there's no harm in providing his phone number. I just need to speak with him.
No phone, which is the case for all of our resident rangers.
Resident rangers? That means they all live within the confines of the park, right?
Yes, I suppose it does. But you shouldn't try to go find him, miss.
What's stopping me, Chief? Bear Creek is public land, isn't it?
Technically, yes. Just don't harass the poor man, will you? He's been through enough.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Okay. I might as well see.
Does the name Andrea Hall mean anything to you?
No,
Cool.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
no,
Cool.
Do you recognize the...
doesn't ring a bell.
I had a feeling.
I don't want...
You don't want to ask him
Do you
about
know
that?
who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No,
Does the name...
afraid
I have a feeling that he's just gonna
Are
say.
you familiar with Pyre?
I have.
Never mind. I don't want to ask. What do you know about Rose Taylor?
You're a PI. You know how this works. You'll have to make do with.
What do you know?
You're a PI.
I have a
I don't
feeling
wanna
he's not gonna give me any other
What do you know-
information.
Well, we both know how they relate to the murders, but
Yeah.
Did you know Deb... I'm sorry. That...
Indeed. It was somewhat of a relief when the City Boys took over the murder case.
Okay, you're not helpful.
Thanks. I'll...
Alrighty then. Good luck.
I should see if I could find out where those resident rangers live. Maybe something in this room can help.
Maybe on this map here.
Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out. Ah, there's the ranger accommodations. It's not that far of a trek from the nearest parking spot, so I should be able to cover the rest of the distance on foot. I better not risk it without a gun, though. Lucas's revolver should be somewhere near the crash site.
Yeah, I guess we gotta go to the crash site. Crash site. I was about to say, which one is it? There's a delivery man. I'm assuming it's down the drain.
Bingo. I can see something shiny down there. How to get it up, though? All right. That should hold nicely. A makeshift... Yes, got it. This thing is nearly out of bullets, though. I should keep an eye out for more.
Okay.
Just some guy on a...
Okay, I guess we're done here. To get back on the Catmobile. Okay, there's 2 achievements here. We need to go back to Constance Hill. Use this here.
Well, gee, I would, but I forgot to put on my treasure hunting hat.
Had an urge to hunt for hidden treasure. Treasure hunter. Okay. Now we need to go back to Longhorn PI.
What am I even trying?
I don't know. Probably that.
After everything I went through to get it? No way.
Pacifist, try to go all Gandhi on us. Okay.
I have a weapon now, but ammo is scarce. I should take...
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that I had to go there to pick up some stuff. Is there any ammo here? Maybe looking in the gun case. I didn't really check.
Ah, here are some spare bullets for the gun. I better take some. Alright, that should be plenty. I've reloaded the gun too.
Okay, I was about to say. Okay, now let's head to the cabin.
All smudged. Can't see jack shit in there. Well, fuck. Oh, my head. This is not good. Need my pills. No!
Wait, why does she need her pills? Was she going into like a thing? Oh, hi, bud. It's a little horrifying.
Do you see? The noose, the iron. Those were the holy instruments of my rebirth.
Wait, this is how Isaac Price died. That psycho priest in Conwell Springs.
Nearly there. Fight your ignorance, child.
No, it can't be. You can't actually be him.
Can't I? I told you, there is no death, only change. When everything burned, the Crimson One slipped out of his suit and skittered away like a cockroach. With a heavy heart, I donned the mantle. I became Mr. Burgundy. And now my form is his shelter.
Yeah, that's a little horrifying.
Easy. Don't try to get up just yet. I don't want you to faint on me again.
Oh, it's you. Tom, was it?
Yes. My name is Tom Ward. But for the longest time, my name was taken from me.
And in its place, you were only given a hue of red. You're the Crimson One.
Yes. When you burned the threshold, I was set free. I'm ashamed of my past, and I wish to make amends.
That's so? Why should I believe anything you say? You put me through hell in 1995.
Things are out of my control. You don't wear the suit wears you. You can stretch it, bend it, but if you go too far and rip the fabric, you rip yourself.
I see you haven't lost your penchant for nonsense metaphors. At least you're not fucking rhyming again.
There's the Kathy we all know and love. I was afraid I had lost you there for a while.
I'm still me. Not that that got me anywhere. I'm broke and brain damaged, my friend was killed, and I'm chasing some of the most dangerous people on the planet.
Dangerous indeed. Which is why I will urge you to reconsider a cooperation. We have a common foe, and you will need allies.
Why do you have a common foe?
For all I know, you're the same bastard you always were, and this is all some kind of double cross.
If it was, it would be quite an elaborate one. Weren't you completely helpless a few minutes ago?
I guess so. I should say thanks for that.
You're welcome. I understand that all of this is a lot to take in, and in due time, I'll explain everything.
You better. I don't know what the hell is going on, and you're just giving me more questions.
I realize that, but this is neither the time nor the place. When circumstances allow, I'll come find you again.
Just wait a minute.
Okay, cryptic man.
Oh, getting woozy again. All right. I think I'm okay now. Well, he's gone. Again. Guess there's nothing I can do but check out the cabin.
Okay.
Say what you will about Tom, but he did save my sorry butt. Locked.
Okay, use the lockpicks. Why is the music all dramatic here? Is this here? Okay, let me look at some stuff.
Decent-sized heater. This must eat quite a lot of firewood in the winter. I doubt this place is well insulated. Various books. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. I think that's a paraffin lamp. Probably a useful light source in here after dark. Dishes and cutlery.
Okay, cool.
A case of something. Beer, maybe? Gas stove. Guess there's no electricity out here. He's got running water, though, at least. Must have been used recently. This floor is spotless. Well, either that or Cooper doesn't spend much time here. Probably for that high shelf with potted plants.
Okay,
Military style. Maybe he used to be in the army or something.
Because she's not actually looking at it.
A sack of potting soil. A gardening spray can. Huh? What was that?
You farted. I don't know.
A secret compartment. There was a hand-drawn map and also some kind of document in there.
Okay. Do I have to look at it? Yes.
Whoa, this is an Ingstrom discharge form from last year. The name on here is Victor Kopernik, though, not Victor Cooper. Cooper, Kopernik? They're quite similar. Maybe he changed his name after they let him out? The timeline fits perfectly with Rose's affair, too. This guy has got to be her secret lover.
Huh.
I better head back to Ingstrom's tomorrow to follow up on all of this. It's too late to catch their visitation hours today.
Okay, let me look at the map.
Looks like Cooper has drawn a map here and a path through some kind of tunnels. There's no indication of where this is, though. Maybe if I had something to compare it with?
Okay, do we need to go back to...
Long day. I better get back to the office and share all of these findings with Eileen.
Kopernik, huh? I wonder why he changed his name.
He was discharged from a mental institution. Maybe he just wanted to throw a wrench in background checks?
Yeah, I suppose that could be it. What about this Tom guy then? Do you think we can trust him?
I don't know. I think so, but it's complicated. It has to do with everything we went through in 1995.
Oh, you know we never really talked about that. Over the years, I've started to remember things. Fragments. It wasn't just some nutty priest, was it?
No, it was something much more sinister than that. and I think that these murders are somehow connected to it.
All the more reason to stop the Soothsayer then.
Agreed.
How did things go at KCU then? I never imagined you'd go back to school.
Huh. Me either. Let me tell you what I found.
Convenient fade to black.
Poor Andrea. What a horrible way to go.
Indeed. Can't say I envy her. We shouldn't forget that she wasn't all that innocent, though. She was helping the pyre dealers and showing no remorse about it. On the contrary, she seemed excited as hell about it.
Until she wasn't, right? In the last note from her, it said she was scared out of her mind.
Yes. Something about pyre freaked her out, and from the look of things, that's what got her killed.
Well, at least we know now they have a secret hideout in the mines.
Yeah. Narrowing down that location will be the final piece of the puzzle. Anyway, how have things been progressing here? Any luck with the phone?
Easy peasy. Cracked and ready. I had a peek in the contacts, and guess who I found in there?
Who?
Tabitha Caldwell, that florist lady.
Damn. So Faith Cyrene knew her. Tabitha's involved then. She's gotta be.
Yeah, at least her name was in Faith's contact list, whatever that implies.
The implication is fishy as hell. Let's leave it at that. Anything else?
Not that I could find, but you know this case better than me. Any ideas?
Well, there's this one thing. Rachel Wang mentioned this upsetting phone call.
Oh, right. Outside Eric's apartment, wasn't it? You even had the date and time.
Yeah. Here's the transcript.
January 14th, 4:15 p.m. Okay.
So?
Got it. Lasted a couple of minutes, apparently. The number is not in the contact list. 555-059-325.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I know that number. That's the Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital.
Oh. Well, that's easy. Probably just this Copernic guy, right? He was a known patient and in cahoots with Faith.
No, that's impossible. He was discharged last year.
And this was January. So someone else made that call.
Well, I guess I have a plan for tomorrow then. Tabby's garden, then Ingstrom's.
Yes, I'll stay here and look into Copernic more, now that we have his original name.
Sounds good. You on the bed?
Nah, couch is fine. Sleep tight.
Yeah, what nightmare are we gonna have this time? Huh. A little odd.